Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a memory spread and I have this really fun kit from Glam Planner. It's called Pumpkin Spice. I do have a code for her shop if you are interested. It is in the description along with a direct link to her shop. This is like a lot of orange, but like I love fall. So this is perfect to kind of go into fall. Once Labor Day hits, it's like all fall for me. And this week was the week of Labor Day. So here are the full boxes. So much orange and I'm just loving it. Usually I'm not an orange person, but this kit is just really, really fun. I love the colors. Functional page. The deco is so cute. And I love her scripts. And then the bottom washi. And I do believe I will use the date covers this week and then incorporate the deco like in the spread itself. I have a feeling this is going to be a more decorative spread than more journaling. I don't know. We're just going to see. But I do want to use a lot of the kit. Let me show you the spread in my everyday planner really quickly. So this was a Nikki +3 kit. It is just beautiful. Lots of gold foil. And I think this turned out so well. I love this so much. So I'm going to have this over to the side a little bit. And then I've got some notes up here in my dailies. So if you haven't seen that, so I pre-plan in my EC folio in my daily planner, and then I use this section to kind of journal and kind of keep track of what I want to note in my memory planner when I go back and kind of do my little mini scrapbooking here. So I think we're ready to get started. I've got my coffee and I'm ready to go. So let's do this. So we're going to start with the bottom washi and the date covers. I'm going ahead and just writing in the numbers because I just don't really want to go grab numbers. So I just wrote them in nice and neat. And then I'm putting down the bottom washi after whiting out the darker lines. And in hindsight, I should have whited out all of them because you can see through the parts that are kind of white, like in that second strip there. But I didn't want to pull them up, so we're just going to have to deal with it. And then I went ahead and whited out the hexagons too and put down this glitter strip. It takes up some space down there, but I don't really mind because this is a memory spread and it's not like I'm planning my day-to-day. It's just like back planning, you know? So then I'm moving into the glitter headers and I'm just using the ones from the kit. I think they're really cool and she does like a gradient to the middle and out. And I think with this particular spread, it looks really, really good. And then I'm just putting down the date covers across the top above the glitter headers. I like to put down the glitter headers first, just so I can gauge how much room is between there. But even then, I put them down uneven. But we just go with it. We're just letting it go. And then we're gonna move on to the weekend banner, and I decided to put that one up at the top there. And then onto the sidebar. So I did go ahead and white out the darker lines of that little hexagon over there and then put down this basket. And then I'm just putting down some other boxes, especially this double scene over here. I wanted to be sure to use that and I think it's really cute. And I put that on the weekend because I knew my weekend was pretty like chill and I didn't do a whole lot. And then I'm just setting down another few of the boxes. And then I'm going to finish up the sidebar here and I'll come back to it and fill it in at the end. But I'm just putting down a box for my favorite moment of the week along with the this week header for a little bit of journaling. And then I threw in a little bit of deco just for fun. So on Monday, I started with this quarter box and wrote in Labor Day. Not my best handwriting, but I didn't want to waste boxes. And then I also wanted to mark that this was a day off. So I'm just using a script sticker from Virgo and paper to put in right underneath that. I'm just making a little note here how it was, this day off was much needed after the very, very busy weekend. So the weekend before I was working concession stand at the football game, plus we had to work the rodeo that comes along every Labor Day. So it was a little bit crazy. So it was nice to have a little day to get my life back together. And then I'm just marking down at the bottom here above my video thumbnail that I got tickets to go see Legally Blonde. There's this really, really good community theater here in town, and they were putting on Legally Blonde, so I invited my cousin and her daughter, and we had the best time. It was so cute. It's just like a fun show. It's like you don't even have to think very much. It's just fun. So I'm just putting down some more boxes and just kind of planning out where I want to put them. And I'm very, very indecisive here, but I did decide to put one on Tuesday and one on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I was just going to fill in with info and some deco instead of a box, because there's only 8 boxes in this kit, which is plenty. I don't need more than that. Sometimes if I have 9, I'll go ahead and put one on every single day plus the 2 in the sidebar, but I don't need 9. It's nice to have them. Okay, so back to Tuesday, I put in this little funny thing from Instagram that I found, and I can't remember who the letter is, but she's really, I think it's The Greater Good. I love her stuff. But it says, I have 2 moods, worry about everything, and yellow, which is definitely my life. I marked that it was a busy day back at school, and then I did do a strength workout, and I felt really, really good. And I noted here on the box that I was feeling like me. Now the next week was just terrible, and I missed like almost every workout. It was horrible. But this week I kind of, at least the first part of the week, I had like a strong start. And then on to Wednesday, I'm just using a half box to mark that the elementary PLC that I was leading, or supposed to be leading, was postponed until the next week, which was the right decision. The elementary principal emailed me and asked me to, and I did agree to do that because it's the second week of school and they were just feeling very, very stressed. So we delayed, and I'm really, really liking our new elementary school principal. She is doing a great job. And then I put my video down there at the bottom. And then above that, I just wanted to mark that my migraine started today. I went months without any migraines. And then for some reason, I don't know if it's the weather changing, but I've had 2 this month and they last for like 3 days. And it's really like painful and it's really hard to get rid of. And I don't like to take Imitrex very often, but I did take one for the next migraine that I had, but it's just very complicated. I'm not really sure what causes mine. I'm still experimenting with that. Sometimes it feels like it's hormonal. Sometimes it feels like it's the weather and the pressure. Sometimes I just eat like shit and pay the price. And I know that I don't need to eat that much salt and dairy and everything, and I do it anyway. And yeah. Okay, on to Thursday. We had a standards-based grading meeting. We have a little cohort that is working on standards-based grading for the high school level, and I put that we are all struggling, even though the meeting went well, and it's been harder than I thought it would be for our group. We had some great discussion though. So it was a good meeting, but we're all just like kind of hitting our heads against the wall when it comes to a couple of issues, and they will definitely get worked out. It's just like a lot of time and energy has to go into it, and not everybody has that tank full to give to it right now. So we're just we're taking it every day as it comes. And then I just noted here that my headache was still raging, which I misspelled raging. I put ragging? Why? I don't know. I'm just now noticing that. But yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I'm just going to leave it. And then I'm just looking here for a little a little munchkin for, I just sat on the couch and watched TV, and I caught up with 4 Weddings and a Funeral on Hulu. It's like this new show. It's so cute. I do not like the movie. I couldn't get into it, but the TV show is really cute. If you can get past like the 3rd episode, and that's when it gets really good. And then the end was just great. And then Friday, I'm just putting in a coffee cup from Crafty Banana that says pumpkin spice latte, because it seemed just totally fitting for this week. And I'm just putting in that it was another crazy day at school. This whole week was just insane. Just really, really busy. It's good. It's just really, really busy. And then I wanted to mark in that I watched some Downton Abbey and decompressed this evening. And so I'm putting in my video that went up, which was my summer peek inside my planner. So like all my summer spreads. And then above that, I just wanted to put in this little thing I found on Instagram. Again, I like to put inspiration in here, and this is one of them, and it's from Decade 2 Doodle, or Doodles, I can't remember. But it says why you should be gentle with people, and it's like stuff you know and stuff you don't know, and I don't know how to explain it. But it's just a really good reminder. And I've been catching up on Downton Abbey so that I'd be ready to watch the movie, which I saw the movie this weekend, and it was so good. I loved every second of it. I was just so happy. But rewatching the show has been really cool too. And then on to the weekend. So I'm putting in a little box to mark that I did not make it to the cross-country meet this week. I was supposed to go, and my headache was still like there, and I needed some sleep. So I decided to catch up on some sleep, but I did meet my friend Kat for Ruffles and Rust, which is like a expo that comes around seasonally, and we did have a lot of fun. I love going and shopping there, but this time we didn't find much, but we did find food, which is part of the problem why my migraine came back the next week, because we just found a bunch of crap. I got some fudge and some toffee, and toffee's like my favorite thing. And then a cake from Nothing But Cakes, and just way too much food. It was really delicious though, all of it. And then I'm kind of skipping over to Sunday and putting in that I'm finally getting my momentum back on my channel. So when I took that break over the summer, when I broke my wrist and I just wasn't feeling very well, I lost a lot of my momentum, and it took me a long time to get back, like in the algorithm and stuff. So it just took some time. Like now I understand why consistency is so important when you're filming videos and posting and all that, because really, really it like damaged my channel. But we are on the other side of it, and I feel like I'm getting some of my creativity back too, because like when I came back, I just did not have any inspiration, but I feel like I am kind of, getting back to what I really want to do with my channel. And then I just pulled in this from Pumpkin Paper Co. It says Mental Health Day, and it's this girl like with a little sleeping mask in bed. And I just put that I went to bed early because this headache was just like still sitting in my head. It was behind my eye. It is a migraine. I should be calling it a migraine. But it just would not go away. And then on the movie marquee down there, I just put that I was still watching some Downton Abbey because I love that show so much. And then going back to the sidebar, so I'm just journaling. I'm not sure what made this week so exhausting. I'm betting it was my migraine. I definitely think it was my migraine. And then plus the first part of the year is always super tiring. That's so true. It's always just exhausting. And then my favorite moment of the week there in the half box is definitely Ruffles and Rust. It's just fun to just shop around and see some local vendors and things like that. So that was the best moment of the week. I had to look back to see what it would be. And then just to finish off, I'm adding in some more of the deco. I just thought it would be fun to add in the cute little dots and whatever deco I could fit in, which I tried to fit in as much as I could, but there just wasn't a lot of room for this kind of bigger deco. But the dots, definitely, I found a place for those. So that was kind of fun to throw those in there. I think it kind of brings the spread together even, because it just kind of fills in those awkward white spaces. And I love that they're like all different colors of orange, because it just kind of blends in. Turned out really cute. So here is the finished spread. This turned out real cute. I love all of the orange, and that is surprising to me, but I do. I really, really like it.
And this week was a struggle because I was dealing with that migraine the whole time, but I took care of myself and I was gentle with myself and I rested when I needed to, and it made the next week much, much better. So I'm learning slowly but surely, learning how to take care of myself. But I hope that you enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye.